everyone, Dr. Helen Marley here. Many teachers have asked me, how do you teach arpeggios? Well, here we go. I'm going to play a little piece, a little etude, and I'm going to play all the arpeggios in a way often we see students What's wrong with that picture? Number one, the fingers are really flat. Number two, it's very slow. Number three, I look hilarious because my elbows are going out and in and I just look so uncoordinated. And number four, it's very easy to play with wrong notes. So when a student is young or a transfer student that does not know how to play arpeggios, you notice that's pretty tricky when the student is trying to play it all legato. So let's back it up. Let's go ahead and play one octave, nice and slowly. All right, so the moment they have a cross under with their thumb, they shift quickly. And when they get to the thumb, they need to feel that their weight of their entire hand and their playing apparatus is through their third fingertip, through their third finger, all the way through the middle of their hand, through the middle of the forearm, and the elbow is hanging. So let's do that again. Nice and slowly. Here's finger legato, and then they drop. Coming back down. Here we go. We're going to cross over this time. And instead of waiting and having the thumb underneath the palm like this, there are some methods that say, go ahead and do this several times in a row every day. There is nothing in life that needs this particular kind of motion, and it is detrimental to good technique. So let's not have our students do that at all. Radu Lupu, the great Romanian pianist, said, I spent the last 10 years playing without shoving my thumb underneath my palm for scales and arpeggios, and I play so much better than I ever did. So when the student comes down, have them cross over briefly and immediately shift. So again, their weight is going through their third finger, all the way through the hand, middle of the hand, middle of the forearm, and your elbow is nice and hanging. Shift the weight and let your arm hang, right? Arm weight, right? Okay, so the same thing happens in the left hand. So the shift is quick, and the student then aligns themselves straight between the third finger playing on the pad through the third finger and making a straight line through the hand. Okay, so now, that's fine when students are starting right off with the arpeggios, and then everything is slow. But what happens when you really need to play arpeggios quickly, effortlessly, easily, having arpeggios only in one hand while the other hand plays something else? Right? If we're doing something like this motion, I'm actually not playing everything completely legato. So this is the way to really help your students achieve excellent success in arpeggio playing. We do what's called flying fingers. So I'm going to take a D major arpeggio. I'm going to play the D major chord. And then all I do is I fly to the next D. And there my thumb is just relaxing. My wrist is relaxed, released, as well as my elbow is hanging. And I do the same thing for the next octave. Coming back down, the student has to fly with their fingers from the thumb to the third finger, like this. So you can have the students practice just the leap, this flying sensation. with the left hand. So the flying finger is between thumb and third finger. Going back down, students are playing the first 3 notes, and then they fly to the next tonic note. So when students are younger, or you have transfer students that are learning this for the first time, have them just play 1 octave. And they'll notice the flying finger is in the right hand. Okay, let's do another octave. Okay, still focusing on the right hand. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try the flying finger in your left hand. Oh, sorry. Now let's try the flying finger in the left hand. Here is Moving Wood for a Beaver Dam in Energize Your Fingers Everyday Book 4A. So many great little etudes. 1-line, 2-liners, 3-liners, 4-liners. Very, very good exercises to do every day in scale playing, arpeggios, triads and inversions, all kinds of really great techniques. So here is Moving Wood for a Beaver Dam using the flying finger practice strategy. So here's the routine for students. A 1 octave arpeggio in quarter note pulse. 2 octaves in an 1/8 note pulse. Triplets for 3 octaves. And 4 octaves with 16th note patterns. All the while using a flying finger practice strategy.